Pick up all the quests. Dworkin Glavanak.
You arranged for quite the welcome for us, didn't you, Commander? Not that I mind. Gave me a chance to do some proper testing.
You're the one who blew up those darkspawn, right?
Oh, kind of you to notice. That was my work. The name is Dworkin Glavenok. Some call me Dworkin the Mad.
No idea why.
Weird, though. You have to be a little mad in my line of research.
Mad enough to know Greek letters. Did you invent those explosions? Explosives?
I developed these particular formulations. It's the Kunari who perfected the art.
You sound upset.
That just gets in my craw. Sullen, ashen-skinned giants shouldn't be allowed to outsmart dwarves. So, I've been conducting experiments on lyrium sand and other volatile ingredients.
And we wonder why he's mad. That sounds like it could be dangerous.
Aye, and that it is. Lost a cousin to it. And some apprentices. But a stable formula would put a mess of hurt on the Darkspawn. Let us retake some of our lost tigers.
Is there any way I could help?
If you got a mind to, aye. We used up all the explosives on those Darkspawn. I can make more, but I'm out of lyrium sand. Lyrium dust is all over the place, but that's too fine. Dust's good for fuses, but not the boom I'm looking for. With real lyrium sand, I can set the lads to work.
Oh, we'll talk later. Don't blow yourself up.
I'll be careful. Careful-ish.
Bombs away! All of the common.
You struggle against your oppression, mage.
I avoid my oppression. That's not quite the same thing, is it?
Why do you not strike a blow against your oppressors? Ensure they can do this to no one else.
Because it sounds difficult?
Apathy is a weakness.
So is Dad. I'm just saying.
Do you realise that he's inhabiting a dead body and it's just... let's talk to Sergeant Maverleys.
Commander, the men cleared the rubble. You'll have to see what they found for yourself.
Oh, show me. Go on. We got time. Onwards!
Here we are. Look at her.
I knew it led to the deep roads. I could smell it.
Oh dear.
It looks safe enough to climb down. Find a way to stop the Darkspawn from coming back this way. Good luck.
Oh well. Can we run away? We could run away. Come on, guys. What could possibly go wrong? Spiders, deep stalkers, darkspawn. Hey, last time we were in the deep roads, we kind of worked with some
Why
darkspawn.
do spirits seek out mages? I've always wondered.
You speak of demons. I am not a demon.
Aren't demons simply spirits with unique and sparkling personalities?
They have been perverted by their desires.
But what do they want from mages?
Perhaps they wish the same as I. Silence.
Uh-oh.
Very well.
Oh, I'm worried. Oh. Right. I'm assuming Darkspawn comes in, takes... Why would a Darkspawn take the golden statue? I don't really want to do too much around here. I assume if I try and take this all... Okay, we need to deal with inventory issues. We should probably go up and sell stuff. We'll return, do a bit more stuff.
I shall do it.
Talk to the private. See what they say. Probably some more noble people. Ah, we have to go all the way back for some reason. Letter. I read this. I haven't. My Lord Howe, some of the men are not pleased with your plan. They will incite others against you. For the plan to succeed, our forces must be united. If word gets out, if even one of them informs Kutland, it will be your head on a plate. I say this with all due respect, sir. Your captain, Lowen. Justice. Kristoff's wife, Aura, arrived at Vigil's Keep. A Upon realizing what had become of her husband, she accused Justice of desecrating Kristoff's body. This distressed Justice, who insisted on finding a way to ease Aura's pain. And the Vigil. The Vigil cell is connected to the deep roads far below. Evidence suggests that Avars and Dwarves traded in secret, a breach of promises made to the Tevinter Imperium in the days before the Darkspawn. Yes, also not particularly helpful, because that means we're stuck being surrounded by the thingy. Yes, we're surrounded by, well, the Darkspawn can use those to come up now. They've got taken the deep roads. Have to. Why are you not a thing I can interact with then? Say I can interact with. Ah! Ah! Okay. The Great Strife. With our warriors, unmatched in skill and strength, and here we settled, in the caves carved by the hand of Korth, the Mountain Father. Ruadan, shaman of the people, turned from the gods who had ever sheltered him. In his grief, he destroyed the gifts of the Mountain Father and brought us low. The darkness drove him to madness, but also gave him power. He turned our warriors against us. Kivial sought out the dwarves, and together they bound Ruadan in this place. So I'm guessing he's going to be deep in the...
So you are a thief?
Not by profession, my friend.
And yet you were imprisoned for attempted theft.
Of things that belonged to my family and which were taken from us unjustly.
A likely tale.
Alright.
I shall do it.
I wonder how Justice would react to Oghren. That would be entertaining, I'm sure. Right. Quick save, in case something horrible happens. Private.
Seneschal Veril has been looking for you. Please go to the throne room.
Are there any messages for me?
Just give me a moment.
No? Okay. Oh dear, day in the court. That sounds fun. Varel is waiting for you to make some important decisions at court. Go to the throne room as soon as you can. I was like, why am I in charge? Oh yes, I'm the warden commander, which makes me the older thing.
We need to talk.
Of course.
Dreams. You get them? This is a Grey Warden thing, huh? Why didn't anyone tell me?
Apologize. You're Oghren, fearless. You eat nightmares for breakfast.
Yeah, this particular dream put me right off my breakfast. In my dream, I saw one of those bloated, vomit-smeared brood mothers, and it had Hespeth's face. You remember Hespeth, don't you? Bronca was there and whispered, "It's time." And Hespeth screamed, and 1,000 darkspawn burst from her.
That's strange.
You're telling me. And the darkspawn surrounded me and started talking, asking me if I would like lemon in my tea. And could I please teach them to read and write? And one of them kept repeating, "Where's the baby?" And that's when I woke up.
Wait, lemon in the tea? They were offering you Earl Grey? Darkspawn are British! That's not a Grey Warden dream. I don't think. I dream. Yeah, I think we'll be a bit kind of cagey, because I think we've kind of offended him a few times. I dream of the Darkspawn, but it's not like that.
I do get other dreams about darkspawn, mostly shadows and murmuring, but nowhere as scary.
They offered me Earl Grey.
Thanks for listening, Commander.
Yay! Yay! Well, Nathaniel's got a thing, Anders has got a thing. Let's talk to everyone else first. Nathaniel!
You know, I'm actually not the first How to be a Grey Warden.
Ooh! Carrying on the family tradition, then.
Following in my grandfather's footsteps, more like. His name was Padric Howe. He joined the Order before it returned to Ferelden just after the war. Never contacted his family again. Just vanished. Now that I know about the joining, I think he died.
So he wasn't actually a Grey Warden? No. Many good men and women die in the joining.
I know that now. Father always said he was a horrible man for abandoning the family to join a pointless cause. I grew up ashamed of my grandfather. Now I see his bravery. That will take some getting used to.
Yes, so that explains a degree of the of Howe's dislike for the Grey Wardens. So I wouldn't be surprised if he was the one who suggested what happened to Lagaine. Yeah, I like Lagaine. And Howe was voiced by Tim Curry, which means he's obviously got to be the power behind the throne and the purest of evil. The only shame was your father's. Yeah, I think he's going to say that.
My father often forgot that nobility has another meaning. You know, my grandfather had a bow passed down from his grandfather. I wonder if it's still around. At any rate, we should probably get back to it. There are darkspawn to kill, I'll bet. Somewhere.
Ooh, something to find. Yay! Yay! Someone likes me. Stupid Ogren. I mean, yeah, so it'd be good if we could find that bow. I'm guessing that's the point. It's like, ooh, there's a bow you could find. Something. Do we have anything in gifts? I should probably think about what to give people. Potted plant. We have a variety of things to sell. I don't know. I don't know who needs what or whatever. I'm terrified I'm going to say something stupid. I'm not going to reload.
What would you do if you didn't have to be a Grey Warden?
Strange question to ask out of the blue.
Is it? You've never thought about it? Does nobody ever leave the Wardens?
I imagine some do. Are you planning on leaving? I imagine some do.
But it doesn't mean you stop being a Warden, I suppose. I've never liked the idea of being trapped somewhere, to be honest. It reminds me of the Circle. After my 7th escape attempt, you'd think they'd have given me credit for trying.
Are you thinking of... Oh, I don't know which to go for. I don't want you to leave. This is the... yeah, I think you did like 7 escape attempts.
I got really good at escaping the tower. Just never good at staying escaped. Until now, I suppose. You know, there is one thing I miss about the tower. My cat.
Oh, you had a cat?
Mr. Wiggums. He wasn't my cat. He was the tower's mouser. But he took a liking to me. There were days when that stupid cat was the only person I saw. Except for it not being a person. Still, I liked him. Poor Mr. Wiggums.
Can't believe you called him that. Why poor Mr. Wiggums?
He became possessed by a rage demon. But he did take out 3 Templars. I was never more proud. A toast to Mr. Wiggums, then. May he forever eat mice in the fade.
Unless they're people. I probably could have been a bit more sarcastic and gained some points. Justice.
This world of yours is far more colourful than I imagined. And more noisy.
That's just Anders.
This is a chest of belongings once owned by the man whose body I now inhabit. His essence lingers upon these objects like dust.
You can feel it?
I can even hear it whispering his name into the ether. In the Fade, nothing outlives the spirit that created it. Here, everything does. This world has fingerprints on top of fingerprints. Witness to beings long dead.
Can you tell anything from these fingerprints?
How does one describe a sensation? I have no words for it. The man who owned these things was a Grey Warden like yourself, yes? We intend to avenge him.
You want vengeance?
He was wronged. I inhabit his body. I have an obligation.
If we can avenge him, we will. We're probably going to have to kill the mother anyway.
Good. These Darkspawn are a cancer within the heart of this world. But there is nothing that can be done just yet, is there? A world so full of beauty that beauty goes overlooked. I must see it with different eyes.
Yay, approving people. Yay, people like me. Completely unrealistic. Right, Essential Varel, what have we got to talk about?
All rise. The Warden Commander and Liege Lord of all Amaranthine enters.
Uh-oh.
I've held it off as long as I could, but you hold the right of high justice on your land.
Uh-oh.
Certain matters of court must be decided.
Anything I should know before we proceed?
By custom, the claimants make their case to you. I'll advise you after, then you rule. The Seneschal of the Vigil can hold court as well, if the Arl commands it.
Let's begin.
Be seated. The Warden Commander will first hear the matter of the Crown against the sheepherder Alec.
On behalf of the Crown, I submit that Alec stole 2 bushels of grain bound for the garrison in Amaranthine. When confronted by soldiers, he confessed. The punishment for theft from the Crown is death by hanging.
What say you, Alec?
My sheep were slaughtered by the Darkspawn. My family was starving. I asked for mercy. Commander, mercy.
The poor bugger. Had he stolen from anyone besides the Crown, he'd escape with a flogging.
Varel, you take over. Join the army, your life will be spared, your family fed. I don't want to kill him, because Varel's right. I mean, he's not giving me any advice here. Join the army and your life will be spared, your family fed. Yes, your life will be spared by us, but, you know, the Darkspawn, they'll probably get you. I'm not without mercy, flog him instead.
Thank you. Thank you.